Everyone. Good afternoon. Um, so how is everybody doing?
Good.
Cool.
Hi guys,
Hey.
doing good.
Hello.
Um,
Yes,
so any
good.
questions regarding the beginning for beginning group?
No, I don't think we have someone who's beginning.
Okay. Okay. Then what about the intermediate group? How was your task? I saw Alnur just finished everything, right?
Yes, I want to maybe then next step maybe will be to convert these hashes to real passwords.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Definitely. So what about you guys, Daulian?
Yeah, I this type of exercise I did in with my company, but it's not real. This what we are doing now is more realistic. It
Mm-hmm.
was more simulated exercise. It's like more exercise, not really a drill. What you guys doing? And because I cannot do on my laptop due to
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do use. By the way, maybe Konstantin also can share that we establish a cloud environment. That's really beautiful. Like it's so
Yeah, definitely. I'll show everyone, and yeah,
yeah.
we need to
So
decide whether we need it or not because this is not free. It's free for now, as a pilot, so we can test it, try and test, right?
yeah, I tried.
But eventually,
I tried, but it didn't work for me. Like I couldn't create DC. I couldn't create DC. I don't know
mm,
what was my problem. Maybe if other guys will test as well, it would be great. Yeah, but it's in general, I'm really pleased. That's such a great
yeah.
environment. Experience is beautiful.
Okay. So the idea is, guys, that yeah, one of the guy who just trying to do a startup. He actually did already. He just built a big cloud machine, I would say, right? Cloud server, and he shared these servers with us. Two of them actually, two virtual machines, right? One of them is Windows 10, and another one is a Windows Server 2019, right? But access to the servers provided by Tailscale. I'll show you right now. If you yeah, you'll get some ideas how it works, right? So can you allow me to share the screen, Gaulian?
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, what? Hold on. I think I did. I did already.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, let me share. So this is
Wow, beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah, flamingos. Okay. So while I just prepared this lab, right? I learned about the tail scale, guys. This is really good. Like a private VPN stuff. It's free, absolutely free. So you can create the account with a tail scale, and you connect your devices from here, and it actually will connect you like in one local area network, regardless of where is your devices, right? So you can see here. So this is my laptop, and this is a virtual machine within this laptop, right? This is virtual machine on my AnyDetect physical computer. This is like Ubuntu server which I created on the cloud server. And those two machines, this is the Windows 10 and this is Windows 2018, right? If you can see, it's like a private subnet starting with 100, right? And all this hosts, right, endpoints can talk to each other. So basically, I'm connecting my Kali Linux as a virtual machine to this environment, same as my physical laptop to this environment as well, right? And I able to do some scan against the Windows server. So this allows me to run basically Kali Linux on my virtual machine, right? But the rest of the servers somewhere, right, on the cloud. So in case of Dowlian, so it will help him to, running this server, which is really demanding some power, demanding the computer power, right? And his laptop is not able to, running three virtual machine at the same time. So he can use this servers as a virtual server, basically same way as a virtual machine on his laptop. So everybody can do it, right? Now only we cannot split this environment between us, but we can share it, right? What I mean by that, so if for instance we will install a Windows server on this virtual machine, so everybody can scan this IP address, right? And everybody can test independently, right? It's kind of, we are like a team of the red team members, right? And we can scan kind of, virtual company, right? So saying that, so we can play with this. I can send if you want, guys. You decided. You'll tell me, right? Whether you need it or not, right? Because yeah, as I said, now it's like a pilot version. It's a trial version. I'm testing.
How much time we have to play?
I think we can play like another week, right? And then make a decision what we really need it or not, right? But we can just rent the servers, pay some money, split between us, like use it as a lab. And once we've done the tasks, we can discontinue with this. It's no any like obligation and stuff like that, right?
So it's like an Azure environment.
It's like Azure, but it should be much more less expensive than Azure and AWS, right? So he said me that just try everything. So it depends how many people we have. So we will negotiate the price, right? But for now, just test it, guys. It's free, right?
Yeah,
So
it's a question. It depends also price. If it's
yeah, of course.
It's really cheap. Maybe I can. If nobody is interested, I can just use for myself. If it's really cheap.
Yeah. Okay. We can share for sure, right? Dolian, I need this lab
Yeah,
as
but
well
it's
sometime.
everyone has his own understanding of cheap. For someone is like $500
correct.
is cheap. For another person, $5 is cheap. Yeah, you never know what his understanding of cheapness. Okay.
Yeah, I'll find out the minimum price for us because this is like a startup for them, but they already just have like 7 clients. He said me, right? Because this is like it's not like for production. They don't sell, to the corporates or firms or companies, right? Because this is like a startup. You cannot rely on it, right? But for lab and for in our cases, it's the best scenario, I think.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, let's try. So here what we can do, right? So we can just set up our own domain controller, right?
I couldn't do that.
No, we'll help you. And we can use the Windows as well. Even we can I can share even my computer with you by here, right? So I can send I can share this link and you will able to connect to my Kali Linux machine. So if someone just don't have anything, so they can use my machine as well. Yeah, of course, we have to make sure that you guys have a isolated machine, no any personal data on it. If you have some, so better not share with anybody, right? So personal data, it's personal data, right? So, but I have like a test lab, so nothing on this computer. So all this, endpoints, it's actually I was created just specifically on purpose of this, training stuff, right? So I can share if you want.
You selected the home lab, Konstantin.
Sorry?
You selected the home lab option.
Selected from where?
No, because I'm on the website and they give you like a different kind of solution because you have like
Oh,
remote access, multi-cloud, Kubernetes, and so
Okay,
on.
okay.
So one of the
home
lab.
lab maybe, yeah?
Yeah, it's a home lab, right? But
Home lab, okay.
yeah, just create the account. It's free, right? And then once I will send you a link to your email, you will able to log into to the not login. This endpoint will appear in your dashboard. So for instance, can you share your screen, Dolian, if you have?
Yeah, yeah, I was thinking about hold on, I haven't
Because
started.
you don't see the servers I have, right? I only share Windows and Windows Workstation with you, correct?
Let me open. I haven't opened this morning. Yeah, let me open everything. Then I share. 1 second. Yeah, I don't have what you have. I have some of you.
No,
I
you should have only two machines,
Yeah, I have only
which is
two
Windows.
machine. I have Windows machine and I have server machine. That's it.
And yeah, and your Mac laptop should be in the list as well, correct?
Yeah, I Mac and also I added my I
Kali
added
Linux.
my Kali Linux.
Kali Linux. Yeah.
Can you see guys my screen?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have. So I have first is Windows machine, Windows 10. Then I have my Windows server, and then I have my
Yeah.
laptop, MacBook, and also Kali. I edit my Kali machine. Yeah, and then I tried to create domain server from for this server. But I couldn't do it. But I was going to say that, I mean, is it the same server what you have and I have? We're sharing one server, yeah?
Yes.
That's why
So
maybe I cannot create. Yeah?
sorry?
That's maybe reason why I am not able to create the domain control.
No. You have just it's like a remote desktop only. It's like your console, right? So for that, you did install the what was the name of the program I sent you? It should be like a
Remote
VNC remote
yeah. I need
desktop client.
I need to activate that too. It's somewhere here. I don't have it right now. Yeah.
So this is not 100% like AWS or Azure, right? So this Tailscale. It's like a virtual VPN network. So you can create this virtual VPN network, and it's free of charge, and it's like a third-party company, right? It's nothing related to the servers at all. So you can basically use the Tailscale for your own purpose, right? So you can connect your Windows machine, your laptops, your tablets, and even smartphones, right? So you can be in one environment, and you can be in one subnet from everywhere, right? I mean, you can manage, for instance, your home devices like your vacuum cleaner, right, or your smart fridge or smart TV, right, from this network as well, regardless where you are. This is the beauty of Tailscale, and actually they create this company to be able to manage like home networks as well as like labs, and Tailscale is itself. They can be used in offices. I mean, for the business purpose, right? But the guys who provide us the physical machines, not physical, but virtual machine on the physical host, it's a different story, right? You get my point, right? So this machine is not a part of the Tailscale. It's just a private cloud, okay? Probably in a garage. I don't know where they install the server, but it's like a startup. They just built a big server and try to share it, and they actually wanted to do some like competition with expensive cloud providers like Amazon and Azure. So very interesting projects actually, and they trying to if you know guys, virtual machine on the physical host is not really secure, right? So for instance, if you run the virtual machine on the bare metal server on the AWS, nobody can guarantee that admin of the server will not have access to your virtual machine, right? So basically, they do have access to your virtual machine somehow, right? Because they can manage your machine as well. I mean, they can, dedicate dedicate memory for you, disks and processor power, right? And actually speaking, eventually your virtual machine is running on their RAM, right? In their memory. And memory between physical machine memory, right? Operation. How to say in English? It's a RAM, right? Random access memory, right? It's not protected. So everything in the RAM, it's running like a processes, like your virtual machine running in a RAM, and everybody from let's say from Amazon can actually have access to this data. And these guys actually develop now how to protect, and how to encrypt your virtual machine, even it's running in a RAM, and nobody, including the administrator, administrator of the physical server, will not able to read your data. So this is actually their startup. So it's very, very, very good stuff, because nobody can guarantee it right now, even Amazon and Microsoft, that access to your virtual machine data is protected. So your data is running like unencrypted code, So this is like a small background. So guys, I would recommend you to test it. So I can share, if you will send me emails, I can share all this to servers, so you will get access. If you have a Windows machine, I'll send you a link for VNC client. It's a similar like a remote desktop client from Windows, but you can connect to this machine via this client. Or if you have a Mac, so I'll send the link for the Mac client as well. You can try. It's free for now. And yeah, let's next week just discuss whether we need it or not. Regardless of that, so I think Daulian, so we can use it at least like until we will finish the course, right? Even I have everything, on my machine, but it's really convenient to build a server. And if you will just break something here, so they can reinstall it, or if you need more than one server, so they can build it as well. Okay, I'll find out. But I
And
think
also it's a very funny, like it's a so pleasant feeling every time when I use VMware or VirtualBox. My machine is like creating a lot of noise. It's like engine. Brrr. But when
yeah, because
I started this,
it's
it's
a
not
laptop.
so quiet, no noise. That's crazy.
Yeah, because you're running nothing on your machine, but Linux only, right? But Kali.
Yeah, just only Kali machine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, another thing, guys, we just working on it right now. Probably it will help us as well. It's calling like a NetLab, right? NetLab, it's another thing. So we trying to install a NetLab for our project as well. And I'm just thinking how we can use it for pen testing as well. Let's say I need an environment with the Cisco routers, Cisco switches, and let's say HP servers, right? So NetLab can allow me to run all these instances as a virtual machine or as a virtual instances from the code, like infrastructure or as a code, and build my own environment. So this way, I will able to collect data specifically from the Cisco, right? Not from Fortinet, which I designed from the. So my lab was built on the Fortinet hardware, right? And I was able to collect data only from Fortinet. But I cannot build right now Cisco environment, for instance, right? Because I don't have them. So it's very expensive stuff. But NetLab will allow us to build a virtual environment regardless of the vendor. So they have like a infrastructure as a code, and you can choose any models from Cisco, for instance, or any models from HP servers, or NetApp, or Dell, EMC stuff, and generate traffic from them. So it's kind of, it's another issue, another project, and actually speaking, so if you will just continue working with the pen test, so we can define more than domain controllers and install like storages as well, firewalls, and we can, practice on these devices, on this type of devices as well, so we can penetrate them as well. So this is kind of, the future. My future view, it's actually different project for us, but I just try to see how.
Yeah, I was going to question. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to do like troubleshoot right now. I just want to show. Here's like, I think it's my server. I was trying to raise my DC, but like so many errors. Like, but it's a beautiful, like you can.
Alnur,
I'm trying to install it on my Kali Linux.
Domain controller?
I think he's talking about yeah, I just want to show you this is my, I think it's my DC, and also I want to show how it works. Yeah, I'm juggling between two screens, and I still want Konstantin on your screen, yeah.
No, it's your screen. You share.
No, somehow I see your screen as well.
Yeah. Okay.
How is possible in Zoom?
So we both share the screen.
You are Konstantin. You pen testing.
I don't know. I see like your вот этот павлины вот эти. I see.
You are both sharing your screens. We can switch
Okay.
between
Yeah, I
them
see
in
now.
tab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
I just wanted to show my Windows and server. It's a beautiful, but it's okay. I can stop sharing.
Okay, let's back to our range, guys. Yes, this is the option, and yeah, if you will send me email, I'll share to series with you so you can try, right? And I'll send the link for the remote desktop client as well for both Windows and Mac. Okay, so so I know Alnur just finished the tasks I gave you last week, guys. So task was yeah, before task was just install the domain controller, right? And then we just discussed how to get password NTDS utils file with the password hashes, right? So we will able to decrypt this, hashes to the real passwords. So now, who else completes this task except Alnur? Do we need, guys, just check what we can help you with?
Maybe Alnur, can you show
instead-
what you did? Interesting. It's like
Now I'm connecting via phone.
okay.
But I can write later if you interested in the comments. But actually, it was about just make some folder that we can connect Kali Linux and Windows Server, and then I just copy these files that Konstantin extracted or in the tutorial.
Yeah,
in the last meeting.
It's a text file, right?
Yes, it's a text file, and then I just use this in packet Python script to have the hashes. So actually, when I started to do this homework, I also have used, when I don't understand how to do that, I use the ChatGPT and ask him what command should I use for that. And so I can't memorize the comments now, I use ChatGPT to help me with these commands, but it's actually worked good.
So as a result, you get a text file, and when you open it, you
Yes.
were able to see all your users, and next to the users, you were able to see hashes, right? It's
Yes.
not really passwords, but it's a hash of the password.
Hashes of the passport. Yes, exactly.
Passwords, yeah.
Константин, а можно спросить вопрос? А как получили этот NTDS файл? Вот я посмотрел в прошлую сессию, не совсем понял. То есть подобрали эксплойт или как? Или сессию угнали?
Нет, смотрите, мы говорили про это. Это как бы один из шагов, когда уже к вам проникли на компьютер, да, под админскими правами. Мы подразумеваем...
Взлом уже произошел.
Да, взлом уже произошел, потому что мы говорили, что это как бы финальная, окончательная как бы цель любого хакера, да, они добираются до этого файла, который содержит все про вас, да, то есть после этого файла все, вы как бы уже точно скомпрометированы на 100%, они могут делать все, что хотят, да?
Окей, понял.
Да. И еще другой момент был.
После взлома это происходит.
Ну, по сути, взлом произошел уже тогда, когда кто-то кликнул, да, на вас. Просто это разные стадии взлома. То есть, когда у вас, допустим, взломан какой-то endpoint, например, workstation, да, это одно, да. То есть, когда вы, допустим, когда они еще не проникли на сервер, и когда они не проникли до домен-контроллера, это как бы все как бы уровни, да, точнее, степы взлома, да, этапы взлома. Ну, когда вы только заражены, по сути, к вам уже пробрались. Если уже люди имеют доступ на одну из ваших машин, на одну из ваших машин в сети, это уже взлом, да, по сути. Просто ущерб от него не такой большой. Когда они уже доберутся до вашего сервера, и когда они будут втихаря там потихонечку начинать вытаскивать данные, это, по сути, уже вас уже взломали, да. То есть, когда вы уже узнали об этом, это уже на самом деле очень поздно. Если вы узнали тогда, когда вам уже объявили об этом, или когда уже закриптовали ваши файлы, это уже слишком поздно, да, это уже конец. Вы уже ничего не можете с этим сделать. То есть наша как раз задача как раз понимать, как они действуют, куда они лезут. И вот, как правило, если вот вы увидите какие-то алерты, я как говорил, да, связанные с NTDS, то это точно, что вот уже последняя стадия, ребята, вас уже капец там со всех сторон как могли вскрыли, и уже там вашими паролями занимаются, и все пароли надо уже менять сразу.
Kostya, we have like few minutes before we have to
okay, but yeah, we can use the same link, right? We can reconnect, guys, if you need.
Yeah, I've never had this situation. Maybe not.
Yeah, it's a free session, so it's like a 40 minutes free. So we need to I think we need to reconnect to the same.
Yeah, I will check this link.
Or send us a new one.
Yeah, I will probably have to send the same new one.
But okay, guys,
let's summarize what you discussed in English.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, guys. So the question was how we were able to get, the TXT file in NTDS DIT file, right? Which contain usernames and password hashes, right? So I just explained to Bar that this is like a final step of penetration testing, right? So if we got access to the domain controller under admin rights, so the best scenario for hackers is get the data from NTDS zip file, right, and extract it with the in packet, and get this text file with the login name and passwords, right? So this way, bad actors can decrypt the passwords, right, from the hashes. Let's say you have like 2 or 3 branches, right, or two data centers, for instance, right? So if, for instance, bad actors just got access to your one data center and extract these files, so next step, they will be able to use the same passwords to get access to your second data center, for instance, right? Unless you will detect it and change everything. I mean, replace everything, patch everything, replace all your accounts, But this is actually a nightmare for admins, right? It's basically just rebuild the company from the scratch, right? Even backups will not help you, because backups will contain the same password, most probably, right? So if you will even just restore everything from the backups, so files, NTDS files will be the same, almost the same, right? So that's mean if you will just detect this type of event, it's mean, yeah, you completely fucked, right? So the best case scenario is building absolutely new domain and replace all built-in accounts and admin accounts as well. And even recommendation says that you have to rename your admin accounts, right? For instance, I have like account Konstantin Soy, right, as admin, so I need to replace it completely, right? And actually, the recommendation for this from the security standpoint, right? Don't use your like your name and surname or your general account. I mean your normal domain account for the administration. Let's say I have an account like Konstantin Soy, right? But this account I never use as a domain admin account, right? I create absolutely no name, not recognizable, no guessing, account like a random word, right? Or like a symbols and numbers, like user 5, not use like a user 5 or easy to guessing, accounts. Use like something very difficult. So this way, even brute force attacks will very complicated for hackers, right? Because in brute force, they basically use the standard accounts first, right? Because it's the easiest way. Administrator, guest, user 1, user 2, admins, stuff like that, right? So we replaced everything. I mean, we don't use admin and root and administrator or domain admin. This type of name for the admin accounts. So we just completely rename them. So yeah, actually, back to our range. So guys, we need to be on the same page. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, so you see how is this like a snowball, right? You get more and more tasks, and then no time. It's absolutely no time for nowadays, right? So we have
What's
our
the
work.
question? What's the next what task? What is the next task?
No, I wanted to you guys finished everything until this day. With Allure, we can move forward. So next task will be get this txt file, install Hashcat, right? Use the word list password. It's a password which always updated, right? It's like a password and hashes, right? It's a list of it's a text file actually, very big one. So we can use this word list password list, right? It's a text file, and try to decrypt the existing hashes, right? Which you will collect from the domain controller, and we need to install the Hashcat on the computer. So if password is very simple, so you will able to decrypt it like in minutes or hours, right? But if password is very strong, like 14 symbols, small and big how to say capital letter and small letter letters, sorry, and symbols and numbers, right? And at least like 12 or 14 symbols. So it will take hours or days sometimes. And for that, actually, we need a powerful machine. If you have a very strong password, we have to have a powerful machine. What I mean by that, it should be like a gaming machine, because for the Hashcat, Hashcat usually don't use processor power. Hashcat use graphic processor unit, GPU. So if you have like a GPUs, it will be much faster. Standard processor will take like ages to decrypt it, but at least you will see a process, right? So you can do on purpose. You can create like a simple account with a very simple password, like 123, right? And you will see how quickly Hashcat can decrypt it. You know what I mean? So you will play with this. It's very actually interesting task. Specifically when you have a real hash and when you will connect a real word list file, right? So
Guys,
you will.
let's finish meeting for now, and we continue conversation in like very soon. Yeah.
So you will send us a link, right?
Yeah, I will publish in Telegram right
Okay,
now.
cool.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.